just the structure has to be there. So a lot of times it'll be recording in the morning. Sometimes it'll be recording, over my lunch break. But truthfully, I have a lot of freedom.
Lunch break at work?
My job allows, I have an enormous amount of freedom. My office is wherever I want it to be. So for right now, I'm here anyway. So for right now, I'm really able to sit down and do videos like whenever I kind of want to. But yeah, that's generally how it is I'll record a couple of videos in the morning and a couple of videos at lunch. And I try to record 3 or 4 times in a day. And since there's no, and there's no editing. So cause I just talk and I'm like, I guess that's what, those were my thoughts in the moment. So that's what goes up usually.
How has quarantine affected you and your video production? Are you doing more vids, like things like that?
Yeah, definitely more videos. A lot of people are stuck inside now. And truthfully, I'm fortunate in that Hays, Kansas, which is where I live, which for anybody who's wondering is like smack dab in the middle of the United States.
Yeah.
We have barely been affected at all by this in terms of like number of cases here. It's still definitely, people are taking it seriously. But people don't leave their houses unless they have to, or they're, but we haven't been like shut down here. But I stay inside a lot, to just like keep myself busy and occupied is so important, because if I was just limited to what I did for work, I would be done with everything by like 11 o'clock in the morning, and it would just be answering, a couple of phone calls, a couple of emails here and there. So it's actually been really great to have extra time to work on the channel, because now I really am still busy until 5 o'clock every single day.
Yeah. Damn, you put that much time into it?
Yeah.
You and I were in the same contest together, the Nick Shabazz contest. And I actually talked about this with Neves and Ives before. I said Metal Complex took that contest and he was like, oh man, I was number 2 and everything. And he just floored it. And he basically just went whole hog, just went completely crazy, multiple videos a day. And your trajectory has just skyrocketed, man. And you have actually inspired me amidst this whole quarantine thing, because New York City is highly affected by it. Where was I going with this? Can you?
We were talking about trajectory and the amount of content.
Yes. So I watched you and your discipline with making videos, and I have been putting up a video once or twice a day for the past, I want to say 2 weeks.
Awesome.
Whether it's highlights from the podcast, unboxings, and I feel like I've started to finally get my groove, which I've never had on YouTube.
See it as there's roughly 18,000 people subscribed to me, but there's probably so many other people that don't even realize they might be interested in
Exactly.
Yeah, and you want to connect with people. Like it's such a, I want new people to discover how interesting the knife world is, you know, and to come and share collectively and all of this stuff. Like that's, as a knife person, there's no better feeling than seeing the moment when it clicks with somebody and you're like, oh yes, come share, come share in this with me.
I haven't seen it yet in person. Like I bring knives to work every day. When I was in an office, when I work at A-List CBD, and people are just like, oh, hey Ray, we need to cut some shit right now. That's usually when they call me, but no one has been like, wow, this is like an amazing piece of gear or something like that.
Yo, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so we can squad up in the comments.